So, the weapon, right? Cortana clone, essentially, because Halsey made multiple copies of her Cortana, which is made from human tissue, so she's more advanced AI. I think the weapon is designed to absorb Cortana into her rep and see, and try to rein her in, because she's now casting all the AI from Halo 5, and has a little army building and full control of the Guardians and the Halo making capabilities. But I think the mission's going to get sidetracked when the brutes and the parts, whatever, the stupid cartographer, work together to take them out. They're going to have to use a weapon to take out the cartographer, kind of like they did the Diadec. And that's going to make Cortana do something, but I honestly don't think we'll see actual Cortana in the whole game. I have a feeling.
Yeah, I kind of feel like the next game, not this one, but the next one will be like Cortana's trying to take over with an army of AIs and you have to like defeat her.
Yeah, I think
Which would be
we'll see her at the end of the
awesome.
game, I guess, but we won't see the main story being about Cortana in this one. Because I think they're trying to clean up some of the shit that happened in 5 with John Locke and whatnot. So I think that's what we're gonna get.
Which I could see, but at the same time,
M41 Spanker inbound.
I don't think we'll miss her throughout the whole game. I don't think she'll be a very big piece.
Can I also say that I'm super frustrated that half of these unlockables just say stay tuned for more details and they don't actually tell me how to unlock them.
Yeah, I mean, it is still a beta.
Yeah, but it's
the game's
also
gone
like,
gold and drops next week.
Yeah, it's also like if you're gonna put it out there, either don't show it at all, or just give me the information.
The enemy has captured Alpha.
Enemy team nearing victory.
That's fair. I do like that they're kind of doing the cosmetic thing, and then I don't like that they're doing the cosmetic thing. Namely, I'm a sucker enough for Halo that I'll spend my money on something that doesn't fucking matter, like a simple costume pack.
I mean, have you seen the prices of some of those fucking things, though?
Yeah. Let's try this again. So, the other thing, what do you
This
guys
time with feeling.
hope to see in this rendition of Halo?
In the campaign or in what?
Let's go campaign. What do you hope to see?
Well, I do want to keep some of the old things that we enjoy, such as like the skulls hidden around wherever, going to find those, because that's always a lot of fun. I want to see if it's going to be an open world and we're going to have that kind of a concept, then it needs to be an open world. What I really hate is on some of these type of games, they'll have an open world. When you go into the mission, it's literally a super narrow, streamlined thing that you have to do it one way. Let me come at it from different angles or whatever else.
I hope to see just a solid one-person storyline and not bouncing back and forth.
Yeah,
even though it's interesting to see the story between John Locke yeah. I'd rather just, if we're with John Locke, fine, we're with John Locke. I don't care. But we're with John Locke for cheap.
My biggest hope for Infinite is that the story in it is not short. Like, we've been waiting forever for the Halo 6, right? I don't want a short-ass story. That is the only hope that I have. Fuck. Dude's up top by A. Sniping across the map.
Oh, shit. God, that guy's fucking quick.
But yeah, that's my hope. Taking it.
I hope that they they put as much time into the story as they did the multiplayer. Because multiplayers, like Halo, multiplayer's always been good on Halo. But
Enemy there.
I hope they put just as much into the story, and not just the gameplay of the story,
But the actual
story.
written
Oh, shit.
story.
Stronghold Charlie.
I'm
is
trying to
ours.
attack the dude,
The
and I
enemy
walk
has
off
captured
the
Alpha.
fucking cliff. Yeah, I do hope that they have a good story in it. One that
I
can
just don't
actually-
want to. I just don't want them to rely on this open world idea like Far Cry does. And like I don't, not that I won't care about it, but if I have no reason to explore it, I don't want to go exploring. I just want the story.
Yeah.
And so I'm less likely to keep playing if there's just nothing to... Or if we beat the story and they're like, hey, now the rest of the game is you go around and clear out camps. Like, I don't want that either.
The enemy has captured Alpha.
That's just lazy fucking game development, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, if you-
That's lazy writing right there.
Only 2 time charges left. That's just lazy writing. It's still alive.
Target spotted.
What is... So we did what you hope to see or have. What's
Maybe what
something
you
I
hope
kinda
not
talked-
to see.
Yeah, what do you hope not to see? Let's do that.
The enemy has captured Alpha.
Enemy team scoring.
Well, I would say first and foremost, I do not want, like there's always been in every other Halo, is that every time that you load into the stupid cutscenes, it takes all your weapons away, so you have to start from scratch finding weapons you like.
Woo! We captured the zone.
If I pick up a
Yeah.
weapon, just let me
Terrible
fucking
idea.
keep it. Even if you don't give me more ammo for it, just let me
Enemy
keep
has
the ones I
captured Bravo.
found.
Right.
Perfect.
I'll agree with that, especially if they're going to keep that open world idea. They better not do that, because if you just worked your ass off to get a fucking sniper rifle rocket combo, right, and you're working your way through camps or whatever with that, they better respect that.
Agreed. Agreed.
Active camo inbound.
Alright, so we hope not to see them take our weapons. We hope not to see short campaign and long bullshit world map things.
You know
Or
what
whatever
I
you wanna
hope
call
to see? I hope to see the community get back to where it
Stronghold
was
Alpha
when
is ours.
Halo
Your
1 and
team
2 were out,
Scoring.
and get less toxic.
Yeah, I mean, you're asking for
Enemy there.
people to change, not for games.
Yeah, and unfortunately
Enemies
that's
on me.
not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Enemy spotted.
And to Charlie.
Close.
Oh, I want firefight. I do hope they bring back firefight.
Oh, absolutely.
Active camo
100%.
available.
That is one of the greatest modes.
Stronghold
I
Alpha lost.
can't wait
Woo!
until
We
the
captured
4th.
the zone. This was
I mean,
a
the
terrible
8th.
idea. The enemy has
No,
captured
the
Bravo.
4th.
Enemy team scoring.
But Halo
Because
comes
if
out on
they're
the
actually
8th.
yes. Okay, let me rephrase that. I can't wait for January 4th.
Okay.
Because if they're actually gonna bring back the S mode
Stronghold
and
Bravo
it's
is
on
ours.
January 4th,
Your
like that
team
mode,
Scoring.
That
was
was your make or break
stupidly
for
fun.
Halo.
it wasn't my make or break.
I
It was
want
just
SWAT.
stupidly fun.
I need my SWAT pack. That's all I ever played in Halo 5 and 3. And
Ready to see.
I think they also
I got
need to either split it out and choose capture the flag or
Enemy
Slayer or
team
whatever,
scoring.
or
The enemy has
start
captured
punishing
Bravo.
players that do not care about the objectives. There's
yeah.
been far too many of these battles that I'm entering battles and can't win oddball because the guys
Your
don't give two
team
shits about
scored.
grabbing the fucking
Nearing
oddball.
victory.
Well, the other, yeah. Or at least find a way to make it so you're not punished, right? It's like
Right.
the
But
the other thing I was gonna say is what they shouldn't do. Like they took Firefight away, fine, I guess, and put in Warzone. Well, if we're gonna get Firefight back, I really hope we get Warzone as well. I hope they do both. Like they brought back Big Team Battle from 3 and Reach, and that's great. But they also need to keep Warzone because they put so much effort into doing that. They might as well port it over.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that as long as it's successful, and then they can just keep adding things, and it's not going to detract from everything else.
Right, and that's just it. That's the main thing about Halo is everyone plays their favorite type. Like when you went in and made your own game type, it was, oh, let's play SWATnums. Oh, I want to play Infection. Oh, let's play swords. Let's play pistols only. You know what I mean? Like back in Halo 1 time, you just played what you liked. It's no different now, except I don't have to fucking make it. You made it for me. Oh, there's 2 of them. 3 of them. Get him! Clear house!
Got
Nice.
one.
Cover me.
Good work, gents.
Frag obtained.
But you know what I
They're
mean, though?
running-
Like, we have the ability now where they could just include all of this shit for
Sword guy.
us.
Sword guy is in the center. Sword guy's in the center.
Plus, it gave you something to earn, right? The card thing, like in Back for Blood, that was you kind of liked, and you earned each card, right? It was the same thing in Warzone. You had to earn each big weapon that you were pulling into that match. So, trying to think of what else we really need to talk about, if anything, in Halo Infinite. I know it's gonna be amazing. I kind of wish that the world didn't suck and pandemically, and there was a midnight release for it. Like, it would be a game I'd like to go to a midnight release of. Not that I've done that in years, but, or if they even do it.
I was gonna say, I'll be very clear. I don't ever want to go to a midnight release of anything ever again.
Dude, the Halo ones were always my favorite. I played in a tournament at one, like, it was a lot of fun.
What
The
I
Mass
would,
Effect one was pretty cool. Cause didn't you go to Mass Effect with me?
I did,
When they had the guy dressed up as Shepard?
yeah. It was just fun. Like, the one for Reach, when that came out, Sarkis was with me, and I was playing in that Halo 3 tournament.
well, and I think that's mostly why, like, what I'm talking about is more like, I don't want to go to a midnight and just maybe get in a tournament, maybe just stand in a line, whatever else. I would rather just get online and play the older version or whatever
Way to victory.
for a few hours until the new one drops, and then we can all switch over to the new one. Like, that sounds way more entertaining to me.
Yeah. And that's the thing, is like I technically already have this Halo on my Xbox.
Right.
I did the free downloads, so like we can sit there and the night it releases on the 7th, we could sit there and play this until the campaign dropped, and then on to the campaign.
I think that would be fucking awesome.
Well, I hope you two do that. I will be enjoying the campaign with 0 distractions. There was a time I yelled at a kid through a window because he wouldn't shut the fuck up while I was trying to listen to a God of War. Fucker interrupted at the worst time.
Remember when Boone yelled at me?
Yeah. Fucking
Over
Boone.
Destiny?
Hey,
I
man.
was watching one of the main stories, and he got some side clip because you guys were ahead of me.
It was important. We put in days for that one. Days.
Active camo inbound.
You really wouldn't want to join and chat to the campaign?
I
Talk about all
won't be
the
able.
cool shit you've done?
I just won't be able to.
Active camo available.
I'm not even gonna get to play it until closer to the end of the month, unfortunately.
See,
I didn't say would you
this
want
is why you
to.
have...
I didn't say could you, I said would you want to.
Oh, realistically, no. I honestly would want to just play it on my own, listen to it, and involve myself into the story and the story only, to be honest.
We've lost a teammate.
That's fair, but... I don't know, it...
I mean, I'd be down to play multiplayer until it released. That's fine.
Yeah. Halo...
Active camo available.
Halo
Finally,
just-
I
Jesus.
honestly think It has the mechanics of it. Like, one of the things that we always said is Destiny's mechanics were always top-notch. It was the best shooter out there because of the mechanics, right?
Right.
At least
When
me
it was,
and you've had that
right.
discussion a few times.
Grenade was a hit.
Now, these mechanics rival Destiny.
I'd go further than that. They'd blow them out of the water.
I think so as well. The fact that the game feels as vertical as it does without being as vertical as like Battlefield or Call of Duty, right? Where you can be like 1,000 feet in the air and do all this shit. Like, it feels so well rounded and even that even if someone's a jumpy bitch or someone's a camper or someone, you know what I mean? I never feel outgunned like 100%. Which is what was pretty even with Destiny and why it felt so good and solid on the mechanics is it didn't feel like you were getting outgunned. Or used to not feel like you were getting outgunned. You there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just hyper-focus it.
I'll just wait for you to finish your thought.
I got hyper-focused. I got in the middle of trying to kill two
Essentially,
fuckers.
the thought was just I agree with Sarkis that it blows Destiny out of the water. And I think it will become the best shooter, if not really the only one to play until Call of Duty's next one.
Active camo inbound.
Just because Vanguard is not doing well, and it's only a beta. It already pretty much has.
I mean, the only thing that is going to happen is if they continue to either overcharge for their shit or try and pull other microtransaction nonsense, that it's going to start turning people away from the game and it'll start changing because of it.
I mean, possible, but they have been. I mean, Halo 5, 343 gave out free content for years to keep Halo 5 alive. So it's not really like them to charge that much, but at the same time, that is kind of the market.
I was going to say, have you
Everything
seen how
only
much
takes
just
one-
a color price is right now?
Not the individual color, no.
Yeah, for a single like color, it's like $5.
Cover me.
Alright, that's stupidly fucking ridiculous.
Right, and that's what they're trying to base a good portion of how they're going to make their money on, is that. But it's so expensive, I don't care to go buy it.
Right. Make it $1, maybe.
Yeah, make it a little bit cheaper or whatever, and I have no problem going in and buying a couple things, but...
Well, that desert sand camo is fucking awesome. I do hope they bring back assassinations, because nothing says insult like assassinating someone. And I miss it.
Nice.
Active camo
Well, and like
available.
some of the funniest things I wish I got on recording was during assassinations. There was that time that we're sitting there playing and our buddy freaking was in the middle of assassination and I pulled up a sniper, killed the person he was assassinating, and then shot him in the face. Like, the coolest fucking thing ever. And then someone got done with an assassination, and as soon as they got done, someone assassinated them. Like, laughed my ass off. And just don't have it anymore. It's just gone.
Yeah, the assassinations I want back. The hover thing's just because I actually kind of used it on occasion, but it was more people would use it better than me and would give me that chance to shoot them midair, and I thought it was funny.
Yeah. I don't know, I think the assassination, like, almost locked you into an animation for too long. And I was more likely to die trying to assassinate someone than I am just trying to melee them and move on.
Right. That's fair. I just like them because it was insult to injury kind of thing.
Oh, absolutely. And plus,
Yeah.
you could like customize how you did it or whatever,
Yeah.
which is always awesome. That's
Well,
always
thanks,
So,
viewer, for
I
watching
think all
as
in-
long as you have.
I think all in all, Halo's just, this is gonna be great. Like, we have some hopes, some stuff we don't want to see, but I think it's gonna be amazing all around.
I think so
and
too.
I hope they don't give up on the live service mentality. Just let this be the last Halo that comes out and just keep adding to it. There's no need for another Halo game. Just keep adding another campaign into it, another campaign into it, another campaign into it. Whatever else you want to add. Just keep adding it into this one.
Yeah.
Well, and that's just it. Like, now that you've titled it something outside of 5, 4, 3, like, they could have done it with Reach as well, but then Bungie left 343, bought it out, so on and so forth. But with Halo Infinite, it literally could go on forever. Just keep one game. We're
Agreed.
to a point in technology. The game went gold, I get it, but most people are going to buy it digitally if they haven't already. It's just easier to update one game regularly.
Well, and plus they could come out with more content. Like instead of waiting 5 years and then having $15 expansions every year or something. Well, it keeps people engaged in the same game. It continues to bring out new content, and then that content overall would be higher than the new game is anyway. So everybody wins, literally across the board.
Concurred.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping for a firefight mode under multiplayer inside it. I'm hoping for my SWAT. Just little things that have been in Halo forever.
Well,
Anyhow, alright.
post your comments down below what you think about Halo. See if we
What
missed
you're most
anything.
excited about.
Yeah, what you want to see, what you don't want to see. If you guys seen part of the stream, but you want to see the full thing, you can check it on YouTube in a few days. And we'll see you
Check
guys
us
later.
out at Outlawed Anger on YouTube. Bye, bitches.
Bye, bitches.
Thanks
Bye.
for viewing.